What is good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and today I have a Taco Bell breakfast mukbang. Something very simple. As you can see, nothing too crazy here. I wanted to try a different kind of breakfast that when I heard of it, I wasn't too keen on it, but like anything else, I have to have it before I can say anything. So I have their breakfast quesadilla. Now I gotta be honest right up front, this is nothing like the picture. This looks nothing like the picture. That's not what the picture looks like. So on there, we got cheese, bacon, and egg. That's what they come regular. I added potatoes, and they have this creamy jalapeno sauce. I wanted to add that, just a little extra on there. I got the hot sauce here. I'm gonna have that with it. I got the hash brown. Hash browns are a staple for any, especially fast food breakfast. I like to try them out to see if they're good. My personal favorite is Dunkin'. McDonald's is pretty good as well, but you know, Dunkin's my favorite. And I got the little cinnabites. It's breakfast. I'm not trying to overload for the day. And just gonna talk about a few things. Had the great Jay Blast. If you don't know him, he is another mukbanger, a great person. I'm gonna get in that a little bit in another video, but I mostly want to talk about something about embracing your weirdness, but we're gonna get into that. But first, let's dive into this. I'm going to, I think I'll just put the hot sauce on top of it. That's the best way to do it, I think. Let's see how good this is. Yeah, it doesn't look anything like the picture, so I'm a little bit like, what's going on here, guys? Blah, 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 but we'll see. So you go, got the hot sauce on there. Let's see. I need more hot sauce. Guys, that is really good. I am actually, I don't know if I should be shocked because Taco Bell's pretty decent. I almost like, that's really good. I didn't really taste any bacon in there. I know it's supposed to have bacon. Did I say it's supposed to have, did I say bacon? And I have a Snapple for my drink. They had coffee, but like, no disrespect. They might be able to do this well. I can see that. I'm not trusting Taco Bell coffee, and I wasn't gonna stop somewhere else to get coffee when I don't have to. Got Snapples here at the house. They also had orange juice, but my stomach can be kind of sensitive to that. A happy Sunday to everyone. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm gonna still put this on top of it. I think that's still the best route here. I was thinking about like dipping it in. Yeah, guys, this is really good. If you haven't tried the Taco Bell breakfast, I like quesadilla. It does have a crunch wrap. I thought that would be a little too much. I wanted kind of just like a light breakfast today. Just something just to get me through. I need more hot sauce. I need more of that hot. The hot sauce is crucial for it. I will say that. It's okay without it. The couple bites I've had without it is okay, but I prefer it with it. Alright, so we're gonna get into this hash brown, see what Taco Bell's doing with a hash brown. Really good. Really good. It's finished. Actually, should I try hot sauce on the hash brown? You know what? When in Rome, right? I'm not gonna do too much. I just want to see if I'll just add the flavor. I mean, they got this Taco Bell, so why not? That's a no-go. That was a bad idea. That's my bad. That is good. Cinnabon bites. I wish they gave me the cream. I probably should have checked on that, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Let me have another bite of this, and we'll talk about a few things that I've been thinking about. But yeah, guys, if you don't know who Jay Blast is, I'm gonna leave his channel link in the description. Great energy, Brooklyn dude, but like he's just, but like where it's from is really irrelevant. He's just a kindred spirit. Like there's just somebody like you feel like you relate to. I had met him via like a FaceTime thing when Q met him in New York. I wasn't there, and he seemed like great energy. She came back and had nothing but nice things to say. I started watching his channel, and it was something like I could get into. He does a lot of stuff on snacks. I love snacks. It makes me feel. I've always loved snacks. As a kid, I loved it. He has a very like childlike, just fun spirit where it's non-judgmental. He's just there to have fun and enjoy himself and make videos that he enjoys. So I hope he's going to be doing a video with Q later today. I would like to do a video with him. I don't know if we're going to have enough time, but we'll see. Whatever. I mean, getting to hang out with him. I'll talk about that in another video, maybe tomorrow. What we did yesterday, whatever, why he's here. Be a really cool dude. But one thing we was talking about was he mentioned my video where a couple videos back where I did no talking and I was eating seafood, and for the most part it was like, Scott, this was fun, this was funny, I liked it, I like this vibe, but I appreciate all that, thank you so much. There was a couple people like, yes, this is bad, whatever. Okay, fine, you know, whatever. But a couple people said something that I actually embrace, and I don't know how other people feel about this, but some people said this is weird or whatever. I love that, and I will get into this in 1 second. I need to eat this. This is delicious. Mm. Mm. Oh my goodness, that is delicious. Oh, so one thing I wanted to make sure I brought up before I get into talking so much. This was $6.50. I'm trying to mention the price of everything, just in case you're trying to get it. See if you want to go out and try it. But yeah, I love weird because I had never really watched any ASMR videos from Mukbang. I mean, I've seen one or two, but when I had the idea to do it, I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Because if I've researched it, I'm gonna see how other people do it, and then it's gonna bleed into me. And like, I was like, I'm just gonna do it my own way. So I like a little expressions, this and that, and like. I not to do with the video, but just about being different, being weird. That's what makes you who you are, your weirdness, the things that you do that are off the beaten path. Weird basically means to me, and I could be wrong about this is just my opinion, weird means not normal or not following the norm. Because like, in my opinion, anybody can follow a structure. Here's the structure, follow it, stay within it, here are the rules. And some people feel comfortable in it, and if you're happy with that, that's cool. But if you're someone who likes different things, or you eat a certain way, you write a certain way. Like people can talk about the way I write my S, like for my name, and just like any little thing you do in life, way you talk, the way you move, the like your entertainment choices, like the people you talk, like be weird. Who cares? Don't worry about what other people are thinking, because your weirdness is what makes you you, and that's where true art and creativity, comes from. Is people that are weird. The great artists of all time were probably called weird or called crazy for doing whatever they were gonna do. You know, embrace your weirdness. It makes you who you are. So I love those comments. It's in my favorite movie, Donnie Darko. He's walking his to-be girlfriend home, and like he just talks weird. He doesn't talk like everybody else. And she said, "You're weird." And he was like, "Sorry." And then she's like, "No, that was a compliment." And ever since then, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that on in my own life. And I'm going to embrace the weirdness and just being different. Now, this one looks a little bit more like the picture, but not really. But yeah, just embrace who you are. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Because thinking within a structured system, it's suffocating. Like, and there's and if you're comfortable, if you're happy in that structured system, whatever it is, like, I need rules in my life, I need to know what to do, and that gives you peace, that makes you happy, by all means, continue to do that. But if you're someone who is living within a structure and you're not happy, you feel like you're not able to express yourself or be yourself, you gotta break out of that. Don't be afraid of judgment of other people. And if you're in a group, school, work, whatever, where like, oh yeah, I'll be ostracized or I'll be outcast if I do this or say this. It's worse keeping that stuff in, or like your true creativity. If you love to draw, you need to do that. If you love to write, you need to do it. I'm speaking for myself on that one. And if you're someone who loves to drive, if you love cars, do that. Don't follow some other plan that's being laid out for you if that isn't what makes you comfortable. We're bigger than all this systems and all this, like the world that is around us and created. It's a construct. It was created by man. It wasn't created by God or the universe. It was created by man. We're bigger than this. Tap into yourself. Tap into your creativity. And I know I'm talking about this based off like a little, a mukbang video, but it's just about, people thought it was weird, and I know they weren't being like mean or negative or anything when they say that. It was just like, I'm not used to this type of ASMR type video, but like, and that's how you're gonna find new things. We would have no David Bowie. We would have no Prince. We wouldn't have Vincent Van Gogh. We wouldn't have Jordan Peele. We wouldn't have Stanley Kubrick. We wouldn't have all these great artists if they were worried about judgment and doing something that nobody else has done before. Yo, that is good, yo. But yeah, me and Jay had some great conversations. I'm gonna talk more. I haven't seen Bad Boys 3 yet. I hope that we can have time to see it with him. I would love to. So yeah, this had some things going on. Wasn't able to see the movie, but that's all good. I'll probably get to see it today or maybe tomorrow. Maybe going on Monday, who knows? But I would love to see it with Jay. That'd be great. But there's sometimes there's somebody you meet and you can have a good conversation with, and then I might as well just talk about him coming here now. Why not? We're here. And I think people can understand this as you get older. It's harder to make new friends and bring new people into your life as you get older, because like you got more things going on. And like a lot of my friends were from when I was just out of college or high school, and there was a connection, especially in high school. My high school friends, like we grew up at the same time, we're in the same things, like we're going through the same things together. So we built that bond together, and we just always can go to each other for those things. But as you get older, you know, you drift into your life. I've maintained my high school friends because we're still going through life together. We can still share things. We still have that background. We know each other. But as you get older, it's harder to bring new people in to your life. And when you meet somebody who's just like you're eye to eye with on things that not a lot of people can be eye to eye on with, when it comes to just the world around us. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but just a lot of systems of thinking, the world, the internet, just society, and you can just conversate. And for the most part, me and Jay and Q, but like me and Jay had like time where it was just me and him hanging out when I picked him up. And yeah, we were just like, you know, you just like on the same page, and you get to hear like maybe a perspective that's a little bit different than yours. So it's like, okay, I could feel that. You integrate that new thought process into your life. And I mean, it's really, I love a good conversation. It's one of my favorite things about people and meeting new people is conversating with them. I know y'all waiting for it because I'm waiting for it. And I got great feedback on the Arby's video I did when I had the apple turnover. So I'm gonna have this anytime I can. I might have a little less, like, I guess you call it entree food, the main food, so I can have a dessert, because I want to be able to have a dessert and bring a dessert in. I love desserts. It's awesome. So yeah, guys, what I'm saying is just be yourself. Like, don't bury your creativity, don't bury ideas that you have, embrace them. And it's amazing me talking to somebody like Jay. I think he's 25 for you. I didn't ask him how old he was, but he's younger than me by at least 5 years, I think. And like, kind soul. At that age, I was kind of like figuring out the world lied to me, all this and that, and I was kind of bitter a little bit probably. This dude is just like, he's there. He's got a kindness to him. And I mentioned he was from Brooklyn. He's from New York. And I hope you don't mind me talking about him. I think he'd be cool. But like, a lot of New Yorkers get a reputation for being very cold, very, I'm only doing what I'm doing, get out of my way. You know, it's a lot of individuality. But he talked about being kind to everybody and just, you know, just being nice. And that's what it's about, man. And I love, because me and Q have these conversations, but it's nice to talk about these things with other people as well. And just being kind and just being nice and putting out good energy is what it's all about, because it's going to cycle back. Whatever you put out, you're going to get back. If you put out bad, you're going to get bad back. If you put good out, good will come back. If you speak nice things, good things, if you say words like I can and things like that rather than I can't, or I don't have, or don't, this, that, all those negative words, that's what's going to come in. And I can say that because I used to do that. And what happened is I attracted those, I want to say people, but like those things came into my life, like negativity. And then once I met somebody like Q, and she's able to just like, she knows I'm a good person, she can see, and just talking to her, like, we're able to tap into that manifestation stuff and just getting into it and just being positive and just thinking nice things about the world so you can get nice things back. I've been talking enough. Let me get back in the cinema. Oh. I don't know if y'all can see what's in there. There's that cream in there. Yo, that is absolutely delicious. Mmm. Mmm. That's what I'm talking about, Taco Bell. Mm. I'm trying to describe it, because it's not like a regular cream, like from, you know, when you get cream filled donut. It's not like that. It's got a nice, like a smoother essence to it than that. It's not as harsh or as heavy. It's very smooth creaminess. I really like that. I'm normally a salt over sweets guy, but when I have a really good sweet like this, listen guys, I know it's not great for me. I know there's lots of sugar in this. It is what it is. I already got the Snapple here. We've already gone down the rabbit hole. It's too late. Oh. Mm. 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 So good. So good. Oh my goodness gracious, that was delicious. It might need a dipping sauce. I mean, you could get a dipping sauce, but I think it's fine by itself, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't even want to mess up a good thing by adding a dipping sauce. Snapple used to be my go-to breakfast drink. I used to get like a bagel. I've had different breakfasts throughout my life. I mentioned like the Chick-fil-A spicy. When I was in high school, I would have a honey bun and a Dr. Pepper. Terrible, but like, I never gained a pound. And then metabolism kicks in, and then, oh yeah, start to round out. Like, I can't do that anymore. Like, oh Scott, how can you eat that? Well, I can't anymore. Nah, the Snapple's just a good breakfast drink. But yeah, guys, just embrace who you are. Don't, and like, that's what me and Jay was talking about. Like, because I watch his channel and I can tell it's authentically him. He makes videos that he would want to watch. You know what I mean? It's like, I wouldn't call myself a writer. I'm just started writing again. But like, and I sit here and complain about movies. Scott, if you got so many problems with movies, why don't you make the movie you want to see? And that's what a lot of great directors do. They just do what they have to do to put out that first piece of art that they need to. You want to write a book, write the book that you want to read. Write the book. Like, I don't do a lot of reading. I love writing more than I like reading. If I want to read a book, it has to be really good. So why don't I write the book that I want to read? Tap into your creativity. Tap into your weirdness. Tap into the things that people are like, oh, that's weird. Who cares? Because guess what? That's what's going to make you great, is your weirdness. And the things that people in the world and society might see as strange, or you might get made fun of for, or people might have something to say about it. That's what's going to take you to the next level, is that weirdness and that part that makes you different. So just embrace that. Make it a part of your life. I can't say it enough. It gets started if you're younger. Now, if there's something you've been repressing to do because you're worried about judgment, get over it. You need to plow through that. Plow through that. It's gonna make your life so much easier. It's gonna make you so much happier. I wish I had done more of that. I like when I'm on here, I move to the beat of my own drum. I just do things my own way, and that's the only way to do them. And when I was younger, I might have said, okay, what works? Let me just follow that system. And to me, if you're happy in that, that's cool. But to me, that gets boring, and it's like, oh, it's all the same. You know what I mean? So yeah, embrace your weirdness, embrace your creativity, embrace what makes you different, guys. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Hopefully I will have seen Bad Boys. I will have the review out. I'm excited to watch it. Hope it's good. I'm mad that they didn't call it Bad Boys 3, but I'm gonna get into that when I do the review. Guys, I will hope you have a great Sunday. Whatever you're doing, please take care and be well.